Tinubu is a criminal.
Yes.
Because he went to Brazil to go and lie that there's no longer corruption in Nigeria. But you know what has followed? That there's been a lot of controversy. The DSS got itself involved. The police also wanted to get involved. Everybody is trying to get involved. When the DSS and police could not satisfy Tinubu, they now push Wike to go and get involved. The man grabber got himself involved. As you know, the story is for another day. But if he were to be advised, I think he wouldn't have gotten involved in this particular one. That's why people should be careful with alcohol. It's not good for your health.
Yes.
But there's no crime in calling a thief a thief. The second one, of course, is against Twitter. Twitter was not represented anymore. But Twitter had already contacted me that they don't say anything wrong. They didn't say anything wrong, but they said they are looking at the post. And that has been about 2 months ago. And by the way, the post is doing very well on Twitter. Yes. The interesting thing about these people is that sometimes you put something out there and many people will not see it. But they themselves will now use, as they say in Nigeria, they will now carry their hand to go and bring the thing out. Now the whole world has seen that post. Like I said, we are happy to announce that the post is doing very well.
Yes. Amen.
And it basically says Tinubu is a criminal.
Yes.
Because he went to Brazil to go and lie that there's no longer corruption in Nigeria. But you know what has followed? That there's been a lot of controversy. The DSS got itself involved. The police also wanted to get involved. Everybody is trying to get involved. When the DSS and police could not satisfy Tinubu, they now push Wike to go and get involved. The man grabber got himself involved. As you know, the story is for another day. But if he were to be advised, I think he wouldn't have gotten involved in this particular one. That's why people should be careful with alcohol. It's not good for your health.
Yes.
But there's no crime in calling a thief a thief. We also have a struggle that we'll be following up with, which is with our police, with our policemen, who deserve a better life, giving their entire life to this country, 35 years. But what the country gave them in return is poverty, misery, and diseases. So we have been fighting with them, and we'll join them at in front of the National Assembly briefly, and in solidarity with their struggle. Most importantly, it's important for Nigerians. All these struggles we are seeing is not for the sake of we are not cashing clothes. It's because we want to liberate this country.
Yes.
Yes.
So.
And this is their own pushback because they know this country must be liberated.
Amen.
And there's nothing they can do about it. Yes. The liberation we are asking for Nigeria also includes people in the DSS, in the police force. We have been saying it forever. That we are fighting for. When police come and shoot us, the first thing we tell them, we are fighting for you. Have we not done it now?
Yes.
We fought a battle in front of the police headquarters the other day. 29,000 policemen were promoted in one day. Some of them had never been promoted for 8 years. Then another 4,000 senior officers from ASP to whatever were promoted. But our position is that that's not enough. They must be given very powerful conditions of service. It should not be that we have a police force that have vehicles that are not secure to the point that they can be stolen from the force headquarters. Which is a shame. And that is why we have called on the Nigerian government to sack the Inspector General of Police with immediate effect. The man has retired and he's tired. He's no longer a police officer. Anybody, it's just like saying that one of these retired policemen that are protesting now, you're not going to bring them back and give them uniform and gun. It's illegal. Yes. That's the simple argument here, which Barrister Opara here has made the argument that nobody can impeach the argument. You can only be the IG of police if you are a police officer.
If you cease to be a police officer,
you cannot be IG. That's the law. So, thank you everyone for coming always.
Amen.
And thank you the people of Nigeria for partially waking up. You know, as I always say, Nigerians are difficult to wake up because they are pretending to be asleep. Yes. That's the problem. And nobody can wake somebody up if he's pretending to be asleep. They are different. So that's our submission.
Sorry, sir, please. For your information, you see, we continue to plead with judiciary. Please, if you watch the people that have been talking, trying to criticize the government, they have shut them down because of one thing or the other. So they have looked for a way to shut Senior Comrade Sowore down. They cannot. So they decided to come to judiciary. Please, we are begging the judiciary. Don't allow yourself to be used as an instrument to clamp people down. We can't continue like this. There is no country that will develop where everybody is keeping quiet.
Wow,
we cannot continue. Yes, because now that Sowore is the only voice now shouting, so we need to encourage him. If you feel that Sowore has defended your character, fight civil action. Stop using my money. Last week I told you, last month I paid over 300,000, over 800,000 for tax, and you cannot be using my taxpayers' money and be prosecuting chasing shadows.
Did you pay to the FCT?
Yes.
So that's what they are using to buy alcohol now.
Now, you see what is happening in Kaduna, Zamfara. We have a lot of issues there. I can tell you the terrorists that have been prosecuted here, junior officers, sometimes they give coppers fire. But when it has to do with Sowore, they ask DPP to come. What are you trying to achieve? So that you want to clap, so that nobody will speak again. This is just the genesis. Just like I said the other day, Sowore has produced a lot of genius who can even do the work more than him. Yes. So trying to shut him down, you are just wasting your time. Then what happened in court today? They were not prepared.
You can never do it.
Ordinarily, Senior Comrade Sowore is not supposed to be here because he has not been served. But he had it and came to court and they served him. And they has 3 days to respond. So the adjournment is at their own instance, not us. So you need to capture that very well. Thank you very much.